Alright, so I'm going to make this review as short as possible, just in case my capture card craps out on me again. But it's been a long time, guys. I know. We're back with gaming content. For the time being, at least. So, today is October 8th. It is the official release of Silent Hill 2 Remake. I got the early access period and actually beat the game last night. So I can give my thoughts and opinions on the full story. It took me about 11 and a half hours, give or take. I played on normal difficulty for both riddle and action. And I'm just going to say it. I love this game. This is, without a doubt, currently my favorite game. It's definitely my favorite horror game. The original was already my favorite.
Anyone in here?
And now this one is, without a doubt, in my opinion, better than the original. It exceeds past it, if you ask me, because the extra detail or story beats that they added makes the game feel so much more like dense. Maybe dense isn't the right word, but it feels like there's more going on in this world versus in the original, and I love that. The extra story bits that they've added fit in perfectly, which isn't much. The extra areas makes the town feel more open because there's more to explore. I'm just going to show the beginning of the game here so there's no major spoilers. They did not hold back on any of the graphic bits of the story, which I'm honestly thankful for. I might not have minded if they had held back on some certain topics, but they give you a big warning right as you start the game for the first time, saying that it contains, stuff about SA, the S word, the unalive word, bullying and blah blah blah. And so it really, for people that don't know the story, really lets them know that they haven't changed anything detail wise. And so far the only things I've noticed that are different story wise is there's 2 new endings. And you won't come across those unless you're in New Game Plus, which is a new feature for the game, technically. But, yeah, I think everything that they've added into this game makes it miles better than the original. And like I've said, I love the original. It's my favorite horror game of all time. And now, it's got a new competition with this game being my #1 favorite horror game. Without a doubt. I finished my first playthrough last night, and I was already itching to start my next one. After an 11-hour experience. That just goes to show how detailed this game is and how much more fun it is. The over-the-shoulder perspective and not so clunky gameplay definitely make the game feel easier to play. I know I was a little skeptical because of how much I love tank controls. I was a little skeptical at first, but I kept my skepticisms, I didn't let them change my opinion. And yeah, I'm kind of freeballing this, so I'm sorry. I didn't write out a script or anything. But without going into any spoilers, this is without a doubt a 10 out of 10 experience. Coming from a super fan who really enjoyed every bit of the original, the gameplay change is very nice. The new camera angle makes it to where some enemies are a lot more scarier in this one than they were in the original. And I personally don't have a problem with that. It makes the game more scarier. And I was thinking that the combat system with its alterations would be a bit harder or a bit easier. No. Once you get it down, it's not so bad, but trying to learn the combat in the beginning, man, it was hard. It still was. I died, I think, 7 times in my first playthrough. But man, for those that have a PS5 or a PC, a decent PC, I should note, because whew, this game takes a lot from what I've seen. I think it plays well on Steam Deck. From what I've read, it holds a solid 30 on the Steam Deck. I'm playing it on PS5, as you can see, but yes, if you have a PS5 and you have a decent, or you have a decent PC, I definitely think it's worth the $60 price tag. It's worth the $80 price tag that I paid for it, I think. Yeah, this is just a short, like day one review. I'm once it gets later on, like I'll give it a week or two, let people play the game before I'll do a spoiler. This is just a spoiler-free review. I will do a regular spoiler-filled review, going over beats of the story that I enjoyed and whatnot in a future video. But this is just something real quick, showing off some of the gameplay so you can see what the movement looks like. I'll show off some combat since we are in fact approaching combat. Combat is coming up. But yeah, everything about this game, honestly, I love. And what I think's really interesting is me and the regular dude 5, we beat the game on the same day. He beat it yesterday morning, I beat it yesterday afternoon. And we both got different endings. Neither of us got the default ending, which I think's really cool. And we played kind of similarly. You're gonna hear the game echoing through the speaker, and I apologize. But this is all stuff that was shown in the gameplay reveal, so it's technically not spoilers, because this information's been out for about a month, or this footage has been out for about a month, with gameplay shown. Back up, guy. Oh yeah, I will note, I am personally playing it on light difficulty, or easy for both, because I'm following a guide, because I'm currently working on the Platinum Trophy. Another cool feature that I found myself doing a lot more than I thought I was going to be is right here. Using your using any melee weapon really to break windows. I found myself doing that a lot more than I thought I would. But yes, without any story spoilers, I give this game, without a doubt, it's a 10 out of 10 experience for me. I will be playing this game probably non-stop. I don't think anything's going to top this game for me in the horror space anytime soon. Unless the remake of 1 is as quality as this, I think the only thing that could stand a chance of topping Silent Hill 2 Remake in the horror space would be other Silent Hill remakes. Because admittedly 2 is not my favorite story. But man, it came really close to being my favorite story after playing this after playing through the remake. And when they said that they made it longer, they definitely were not kidding, guys. Like, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll beat it in like 7 or 8 hours on my first playthrough, since I know the original like the back of my hand. I was dead wrong. Was dead wrong. But I'm going to leave you guys here. I think a little quick 8-minute review showing off some of the gameplay and talking about some story beats is enough. Or not even story beats, just showing details. I think it's enough just for a quick spoiler-free review. I'm going to leave you guys on this. Thank you all for watching this video. And of course, have a great day.